You know, I slept on it last night, and I'm still not sure that we made the right decision. What's up, guys, and welcome back to our road to glory. Welcome to the dorm room here at USC. I'm excited, and we're just going to roll with it, baby. We're going to have to put some work in and get back up from second string. Now, right here, this is where we're going to be happy we took the better scholarship offer. We had a bunch of bonuses, including some skill points. We've got 73 skill points we can spend, starting at a 79 overall. Got a bunch of different options we can upgrade here. Okay, so quickness is expensive. Elusiveness is cheap. IQ is cheap. Power's pretty expensive. Accuracy's cheap. We're definitely going to do some accuracies. To be honest, I feel like quickness is going to be really important. I'm going to put a decent amount into that. Power's going to be important for sure. I'm going to focus on quickness. I'm going to put 2 into quickness. Like, these points are really melting away quickly, but we're going to do 2 there. Let's definitely get at least 1 power in, and then maybe some IQ. That's going to take us up to an 84 overall. Oh, shoot. We didn't save anything for our physicals. We could get mobile Deadeye. We'll get that to bronze, but okay, we're going to have to think about upgrading that at some point. You know, it's fine. We're just kind of winging it here, man. We don't know what we're doing, but we've got some base fundamentals that have been improved. We're going to hop into some practice here. Okay, so we're going to hit the targets here without getting hit by the giant tennis balls that are flying out of the trash cans. This should be pretty easy. But basically, this is the most important part of our career. Oh, get back in the pocket. We've got to do well in these, build up that coach trust, get that gold, and then hopefully eventually be able to get that starting spot. It's going to be a long journey, though. We ended up with the silver. Okay, gold is honestly really hard. You can't have the tennis balls break up your multiplier. Of course, we're going to have to do all the college things, though, so we are going to be focusing on some academics. I feel like that could potentially make coach happy. We also want to get XP to be able to get more skill points and continue development. We got to watch our health and everything else too. Walter Matthews, our tight end. Hey, the upperclassmen are going to this party after the game this week, and the freshmen have to stay after and clean up the locker room. I'm not going because I've got community service. Okay, we can definitely help you out. And of course, USC is a very prestigious academic school, so we've got Mary Porter, our advisor here, letting us know that we've got to not mess up our GPA, otherwise we could get ourselves in trouble. Like I said, these practice drills, we're going to be able to make it around the outside. We're doing an option attack. These are going to be the most important thing. We need to find whatever we can get with gold. Just keep it ourselves. Okay, that's 2 in a row. I think we're looking for 22,000 points. And going to dump this one off. Come on, get there. Let's go 2. Ooh, okay. This is actually looking pretty good. We're almost there, dude. We're almost there. Please. Last one. Please. Please. Give me 22. 18, bro. Are you kidding? Another silver. I mean, this is pretty cool. Your boy is so hyped to get out there and be third string, but let's go, dude. Running into the stadium. I can't even imagine the feeling. Oh my goodness. The fireworks going off. Just a sea of red and gold out here. Crimson and gold, I think it is. First game of the season, obviously we are nowhere close to any sort of playing time, but dude, what a moment. Hey Trevor, it's Audrey. Didn't we meet last year? My sorority, Epsilon Alpha, is throwing an initiation party on Wednesday, and you should come. I'm skipping our lab. You should too. Decline, skip our lab, or skip our lab and stand her up and go with her sorority sister. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me? Yeah, maybe. Medium brand decrease. You go with Riley and Anger Audrey. What are these names? You then post some of your DMs on her story, and they're pretty embarrassing. So here's the deal. We're nowhere near being able to get some playing time this year. It's going to be tough. We've got an exam in 5 weeks, so I'm going to keep working on this. I'm trying to get this up to a medium so we have no negative effect on coach happiness. I'm going to try to get us up so we can get a degree here. But I was looking at our depth chart, and Jaden Maeva, not sure how to say it, but there's no way we're catching him. He's a 91 overall. We probably will catch Malik here, but the thing is both of these guys are redshirt seniors. So I think if we just focus on our development, focus on getting coach's trust, and focus on our skills, we're going to be okay next year. Bro, we missed a pop quiz for that sorority party. Dude, we beat Ohio State. Look at the student section going wild. Oh, I cannot wait. to actually be able to play, start orchestrating the crowd and stuff. But I mean, the Ohio State University going down 17-11. So we had our first bit of exams. We got all B's, which is exciting. I'm going to continue investing as much as we can into academics. I'm also trying to do some into training. I feel like training's kind of free right now in a way, since we're not actually playing. All the wear and tear is just going to kind of disappear every week. Oh shoot, Mackenzie hitting us up. Hey, I know a few of the players have curfew, but a couple of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. I live in Harrison, the really old dorm close to the football facilities. Bring your teammates too. She's trying to run a two-man, bro. I'm a second string player, bro. I'm not worried about it. I'll be there. I'll bring my teammates too. Brand and followers increase. We got 750 followers. We also got a leadership increase. Wait, is there not going to be any sort of a negative there? Because that's pretty good. There's no shot sneaking into the girls' dorm doesn't have a negative effect next week, right? I don't think there was anything bad, dude. We're into the next week. Okay, we're just, you know, we made the right call there, I guess. Do these reset at the end of the year? I don't know what we should be working on. No, I just looked it up. They carry over. They don't fully reset every year. So I think that's honestly probably the most important thing. Let's just keep working on our leadership. Let's keep working on our academics. Let's try to get this as high as possible throughout this year. We're going to trade this entire year as like a resume builder. We're going to come out hot during year 2. I feel like Mackenzie's bad news. The one we got away with, but this one I think is going to get us in trouble.
Hey, Trevor, we're in the same health science class. I found an old copy of our first test in the quiz website. I was going to look it over instead of studying.
She might not be talking about studying, if you know what I mean. We could be studying something else, but if we're talking about our grades, which we've been investing a lot in, it's not worth it. Nah, I'd love to, but I can't risk getting caught. GPA increase. There we go. Good call, Trev. Caught that trap before we stepped into it. So this is a big one. We are undefeated 9-0. We're playing 8th ranked Oregon here, who are 7-2. We've got a couple of games left in the regular season after this one, and okay, here we go. They might hand us our first loss. No, we're going to take down Oregon too. You know, it's kind of sad we're not out there in the field, but I think we might have made a good call. We had a couple of teams, Oregon, Ohio State, things like that, that weren't even looking our way. They offered us a walk-on option, and we're beating them.
Because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win,
and David Pollock with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started.
His face, bro. What was that? Okay, we've got another absolute barnstormer here, baby. 8th ranked USC, 9th ranked UCLA, and it looks like we are being dogged. Just kidding. We might have an opportunity here. 21-10. It's not looking good. 28-10. Okay, we're going to take the first L of the year.
This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is.
Oh, that hurts. You know, let's log that in the back of the mental here, Trev. Next year, UCLA.
UCLA takes down USC.
Coming for you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
But we were able to, oh no, we're going to overtime.
Experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even.
We're able to bounce back next week against number 2 ranked Notre Dame and get that dub. Let's freaking go, baby. That's the jeweled Shalila or something, whatever it's called, Shilla, something. It's like a jeweled thing, sword, whatever you want to call it. Let's freaking go. Good job, boys. It'd be nice to be out there with you, but we have rode the pond the entire time. I'm going to see what happens if we get up into flying colors for our test next week. I'm going to keep our leadership going up, and then let's do a little bit of training. Why not? Can't hurt. .36 GPA, feeling good about that, baby. Mary Porter, well, got your final exam results back, all B's. Only all B's, really? Even if we were all the way up at the top, that doesn't seem very good. We can't even study anymore because that was the final one of the year, which feels pretty good. Let's do a little bit of training here. Beautiful. And then let's also work on some leadership. Perfect. And we officially have a grudge against UCLA. 15-13. What a final score that is.
Things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team.
I don't know, Coach. Think about what could have happened if you had me in there.
Enjoy being here. For Kirk
Instead of
Herbstreit,
Jaden.
I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is our college football playoff bracket. Looks like we've got LSU in the first round, Ole Miss after that. To be honest, I'm just hoping our boys are going to be able to keep us in here because the longer they do, the more we're going to be able to do in terms of weekly agenda and everything else. We're just going to advance the game. I'm going to hope they win. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we lost. That's unfortunate. So we can enter the transfer portal if we want. We can upgrade our player. We've got 13 skill points, which honestly is pretty good. And I think if we can do it, we're not going to be able to put it in that. I'm going to say let's get Mobile Deadeye up to silver. New position battle for QB1 against S. Brewer. Is this a new recruit? We're going to need you to stay a bit after practice this morning. It might be time for a change in the depth chart. I don't even feel like this should be a question, Coach. I've been here for a year. Bro, we're an 84 overall. Redshirt freshman. He's coming in. Fresh recruit Sua Brewer, 74 overall. Not even touching us, bro. We also got Clifton Mastrud. Look at that beard. But yeah, if we would have had a couple of extra weeks, we could have earned some more skill points. We could have worked more on our leadership, etc. All right, this one is going to be easy. So we just got to beat 12,000. Keep her in the pocket, keep it on the move. Keep her in the pocket, keep it on the move. That's 6,500. Got to keep that... Keep that multiplier up. It's the most important thing. We're at 24 seconds. We have failed these before, so we got to win every single one that we possibly think we can win. You know what I mean? There it is. 11,000. We need one more in 14 seconds. And that is the first one done, baby. Pass skeleton. Complete passes within the time limit and score as many touchdowns as possible. So we're looking for 9,000. Let's watch this. Have him come across the middle. Beautiful. There's a touchdown. We got 545. Bit of a risky play there, but he's going to come down with it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got to be as quick as possible here, Trev. Have him come down. Beautiful. There it is. That's another one. We've got 1,800. Come on, man. You can't be dropping curl routes. What is this? We're going to hit R1 on the outside. Was he able to catch that? I think he was. Beautiful. We'll be looking... First circle right there. There it is. 2,600. So the thing is obviously we want to get the long balls, but we also just need to make completions. I think not completing things is going to be our biggest. Come back down towards the ball. Beautiful. There it is. 4,500. I think we might lose this one, dude. Try to hit R1 there. Beautiful. This is nerve-wracking. We got X there right up the middle. That's what I'm talking about. That's going to bring us to 53. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this. It was literally, again, it's always all about the multipliers. Get that block. Get around the outside, Trev. Toe that line. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. We got 26 seconds left. I'm going to hand that one off. There we go. We got a 5 times multiplier right now. Come on. Yes, dude, the pump fake with the extra one. That's what I'm talking about. That's 13,000. We got 8 seconds left. That should have it. Take that to the end zone. Let's freaking go, baby. We are officially the starter. 19,000 on that one. Can we get the gold? Let's see. No, we're not going to be able to get gold. Well, he might be able to turn the corner there. Okay, we're able to bait him far enough back. There she is. We did get the gold. That's the first time we've ever gotten gold, and that's the first time we have ever been named the starter. I don't understand why it has us at a fail. That doesn't make any sense. We worked so hard on all of these the entire last year, and now we're down into failing. It just doesn't, I don't get it. So I'm gonna put everything we can into academics. I think we might have a ridiculous number of upgrades available here. We've got 65 skill points. I mean, it's expensive, but we've gotta hit them with the quickness. That's gonna be skill group 60. I don't know if we should be looking at some of the perks and stuff. Oh, we need more throw power, okay, to be able to get that. So we're gonna do, dude, these things melt away so fast. Dude, it requires a 90 throw power to be able to get off platform. That's crazy. I'm gonna do another accuracy here, because I mean, obviously being accurate as a QB is gonna be important. With that, we're gonna be able to get mobile Deadeye silver. I'm tempted to throw one more into quickness, but maybe we do another one into accuracy and then another one into accuracy after that. I'm okay with where we're at there. Dude, I wish we had even more, to be honest, but now we're going to advance into our first actual week as a college football player, not just a bench rider. UNLV coming into town. First ever game as a starter here at home in front of the beautiful fellow classmates. USC fans do this. Oh my gosh, dude, it'd be so friggin' hype. Look at that. Night game, playing under the lights. Coming in, I think we're ranked 13th to start the season, which is solid. Had a pretty good run last year. Unfortunately, we lost in the first round of the playoffs. We lost the Big Ten championship. It was all in all, honestly, pretty poor performance at the end of it, but we're going to be able to bounce back and hopefully lead the boys to victory this year. So we're going to be starting with the ball here, and basically coach is going to pick options for us, and then we work from those options. We aren't going to be able to fully change anything. Here we go. All right, we're a little bit late here. Going to hand this ball off, little HB sweep. Around the outside, and what a way! Oh, I was gonna say, what a way to start a season, baby. Okay, Zay Wilbon is gonna be our halfback. I kind of want to take a look. Honestly, we haven't even looked at our let's see, stats. Maybe we aren't gonna be able to see a depth chart right now, are we? I kind of want to see who we're working with, what receivers we're working with. Honestly, we're gonna have Brown right off the bat here, right off the line. There it is. Little quick release there. Love to see it. Might think about taking a shot here. Let's see what happens. Gonna see what happens with Matthews around that corner. We have square. Beautiful. Look at that scrambling ability. Kind of a weird call on the spin move there, but we will take that all day long. Let's, you know, I'm gonna share the glory here. I'm not looking to pad stats or anything. I'm trying to win ball games. So let's just see if we can send this up the gut. Nope, just kidding. He's going to lose a few yards on that. That's not ideal. Let's see what we got going on. Might think about taking this myself, baby. There she is. All right, rushing touchdown to start things out. We're going to figure out what celebrations we have. Salute. Dude, we look sick with the smoke fires. You don't really see that on QBs too much, right? I don't really know that much about USC and like their what their guys called, what their little sword thing is. I've seen last year's starting quarterback at the end of wins, he'd be like holding the sword up and stuff, but we're gonna have to get used to it. But that's a good start there, dude. Honestly, really solid. Let's go with a little play action switch seam. Gonna be looking at Matthews, gonna be looking at Ross. Keep an eye here. We've got X. If we can get that ball down there, yes we do. Beautiful, look at that. All right, I kind of want to take a shot, dude. I'm going to take a look at tight end screen here. Obviously, Matthews is probably going to be our target. We're going to dump it off to the check down there. Beautiful, little 8 yards. 9 yards, we'll take it. RPO alert bubble. I'm not really sure how, I mean, run play. I think you hold the button to be able to keep the ball. We'll be fine. Here we go. Pick up that block, beautiful. Gonna hit R1 here. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, our throwing on the run is really, really good. Okay, let's run a little run play here. Slow things down, make sure they respect. Try to open up our secondary a little bit. Looks like we're gonna be able to, oh, he should have lateraled it to us. Can you imagine? I really want an option. Coach isn't running any options. Okay, I'm gonna try this RPO. So RPO is run play option. I think we hold the button if we want to keep it ourselves. Like, I'm going to keep it. We got, oh, no. We had triangle. Maybe we don't hold it if we want to keep it. Is it the opposite of, because I was going to just throw it to triangle. That's why we did that dive there. Speed option. Here we go. Run. Tap it. I tried to pick up another block. We got caught. Okay, this isn't good. 4th and 5. I guess we're just going to have to kick this ball, huh? It's not really much we could do there. Unfortunately, they had our number. All right, 10-0. We're looking solid, bro. I really like the outside. I like Jordan here. I like Brown. I'm going to be looking to the left. Let's see what happens.
So to me, not a big surprise.
Jordan. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. Absolute I saw it, bro. The safeties were playing up. Oh, my goodness. There we go.
Hasn't taken very long this season to
strike early, strike often. Let's freaking go. Yeah, we need to up the difficulty a little bit, I think. But we did have a good read there, so we'll take it. Absolute beauty of a throw right there.
Zone, and they did a really nice job closing
beautiful little slant over the middle. They blitzed. We've got that whatever it's called, the field general ability. Kind of lets us know what's going on. We got Matthews and Brown here.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice.
Beautiful.
Against air. Chunk play after
There's kind of a
chunk
little
play.
chunk there. All right, 7 yards. Bro definitely runs downhill. I'm looking for H wheel here. I really like triangle. Let's see what happens on that switch. I also like circle, depending on what the safety does.
You can tell that these two guys,
We got circle in a little gap there. Incomplete pass. Never mind. 3rd and 3. This is going to be a big one here.
Make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality.
I'm going to take off, and we've got plenty of space. Woo! Oh, my goodness, dude. I thought we were going to be able to come back to the right side of the field. Got a couple of slants here. I like these. Oh, good pickup on that block. My goodness, dude. I was nervous about that. It kind of looked, ooh. I'm going to try mountain RPO swing. Square is for sure going to be open. I think he's going to come back on that. Yes, beautiful. Come back on that little curl route. We'll get 8 yards out of that. Keep burning their timeouts here as much as we can. Just going to run the football. He's not. Oh, he broke the first tackle. Wasn't able to break the second one. And now, little drag double shot. Going to be looking at these curl routes. Going to be looking at X. Going to be looking at R1. Should have something here. Beautiful. There she is. Okay. Another touchdown. Let's freaking go, dude. Bro, this is just like a year of frustration pent up right now, just unloading on these guys, just absolutely basting them with frustration. We've got 32 seconds here, Trev. Let's get this first down. Like X. See if you could turn it up. Make sure you get out. There she is. 23 seconds left. We're going to at least be able to get in field goal range here. I kind of like X coming across the middle here. Let's see what happens.
Got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Pick up that block, bro. Pick up. Oh, no. Timeout. We're fine. 2nd and 6 here. Rolling left. Look at it. X. Rolling left. Look at it. X. Rolling left. Look at it. X. We're just going to get that first down. Get out of bounds. We've got 10 seconds left. We're going to try to take a shot at the end zone if we can. I like shakes here. I think I'm going circle X square.
No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2.
Yes. Timeout. 6 seconds left. Oh, they're not going to let us go after that. That's okay. Well, this, bro, what in the world? We might as well just run this ball out, man. This is a war crime at this point. This guy's going to go back to Vegas, just tail between their legs, crying, dude. I guess it's not that long of a drive for him, thankfully. Let's see if Jordan over on the left here, if he pulls a lot of those defenders, triangle's going to be looking nice. And then we got the yards that we needed. It wasn't as good as I was hoping for. We're cooking here, boys. We are cooking. I'm looking at Brown, just going to be going for that first down. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. X. Up there in the end zone. My goodness, that was a beautiful play. What a read. Extend the play, get out of the pocket, gather yourself.
This offense has done whatever they want.
Absolute beauty. Dude, my goodness, the entire team's on fire. I'm going to hit our tight end on the corner here.
Motion from the back.
If he's going to have it. Oh, my goodness, he was open too. Let's run a little speed option here, see what they got going on.
Obviously having a ton of success.
Here we go.
You've got to affect him. You got to put some
Oh,
hits
my
on
gosh,
those
dude, that's a
body blows
touchdown.
so
Are
you
you
can make
freaking kidding me? Look at us. We're working on those glutes. Oh, he got caught. Are you kidding me? Beautiful play, though. I'm going to roll right. We're going to throw it over the defense head to Dalton. We're going to fake this. Oh, well, it kind of, oh, he dropped it. I was hoping we were going to pull that guy off and then we were going to kind of toss it over, but it's fine. Come on, baby. We're going to be looking for R1 or circle here. Anything to be able to get this first down. Or we could just take it ourselves. Oh, dude, look at that hole.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we were taken out of the game. They ended up scoring, but that's going to be a 44-3 blowout for our first game. Now, I'll be honest, I think a blowout was necessary in this situation. However, I think we could up the difficulty, so I'm going to bump it up 1 for the next episode, and we'll see how that goes. But that's a heck of a exclamation point. 5 touchdowns, 319 passing yards, 53 rush yards. Heck of a statement for our first game.